Amigo, não tem problema, amigo. Amigo, eu não tenho problema, amigo. Amigo.
Hold on, P, man. Sorry.
Move back. Out the way, boys. Out the way. You're gonna get knocked down. Move.
Get rid of Nigel Farage and Donald Trump, and the world will be a better place. The world won't be driven by such deep hatred like what we're seeing now. Extreme far right is on the rise. But what's interesting, in Britain and America, where racism is pervasive, Donald Trump said that, and Israel and Argentina, they refused to apologize for the transatlantic slavery. They refused to apologize. In other words, they did not see it as inhumane or a crime against humanity. Yet what's interesting, this kind of dangerous countries that black people are living in, we're less likely to cast our votes. If we're so concerned about Black Lives Matter, if we're so concerned about black fatigue, why is it that black people are less likely to vote? I'm not saying that Democrats or Republican, Labour, Conservative or Farage, I'm not saying that they do anything for black people. But I'm talking about strategically. Who we're going to be safer under. I'm not saying we're safer under liberals, under socialism. History tells us that we're not. We're still black. But I'm looking at a strategic voting, what we can get at this present moment in time. And what we can't get at this present moment in time is safety. Making sure our lives are not put in any danger. Making sure that we're not facing the wrath of ICE. Making sure we're not facing the wrath of false, deportation.
Reform UK! Reform UK!
I support ICE at polling stations. I support ICE at the airports. I support ICE anywhere an illegal may be. Illegal is illegal. Deport them.
Redemption song.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Deport them all. This is our country. We get to decide who comes in, and we get to decide who has to leave. And I say, deport them all.
Black people, we're less likely to get involved in the electoral process. We're less likely to make our voices be heard. Why is that? If we're so concerned about black lives, why are we not voting out the far right-wing racists? If we're so concerned about the state of black Britain, black America, why is it we're not voting for our interest, in our interest? Why not? Why are we silent? They talk about millions of black people are losing their jobs. Millions. We don't support black business. Why? In the end, catastrophe and this economic apocalypse always affect black people, but still we refuse to let our voices be heard. Yet we refuse to sit at the table with each other and discuss how can we build back a black trusting economy. How can we build back and give back to our community, build for ourselves, let our voices be heard. We don't do that. We always end up with the shortest end of the straw. In any situation, whether COVID, whether the rise of inflation, whether recession, we always end up doing worse. Yet our voices, we do not let the world know that we exist. Only as victims, because we ourselves won't do anything for each other.
Our prophet, while we stand beside and Lord, some say
We won't do anything with each other.
a part of it.
People like Donald Trump and Farage, they exist because we don't value black lives. If we want to, we could get rid of them, and then we sort out what exactly we could get from these liberals, these socialists that has benefited from us, from our votes for so many years. We need to think strategically, not be exploited, not be used, and definitely not being silent. It's that silence that's going to kill us in the end. And even now we're spiritually dying. Economically, spiritually, we're dying. Our voices don't matter. You know, Donald Trump, Farage is waging hell for the black community. You know something? We're not going to vote them out. We're not going to say, you know something? Let me sit down and sign that paper. I'm going to make my voice be heard. That's why they're confident. They're confident that they can destroy us because they know we're not going to vote.
Out the way, bros. Out the way, bros. Out the way. We'll get knocked down. Move.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Deport them all. This is our country. We get to decide who comes in, and we get to decide who has to leave. And I say, deport them all.